All a prelude to 2014. The president's trying to beat the heck out of the Republicans and keep destroying them, and the Republicans have decided, we're not going to negotiate with the president anymore. We're going to send you bills over to the Senate, and we'll negotiate with Harry Reid.
But the president has said that he believes that there are a surprising number of Republicans who are edging toward the middle of the road and who might agree with some of his plans. Do you think that is the case?
No, I think they're going to stay unified because they only control one part of the government.
Yeah.
And unity is very important to them right now, at least going forward till 2014. But again, I don't think you're going to see big battles on social issues. I think the Republicans, as John Boehner said, we're going back to regular order. It means we're going to send bills to committees, and it's going to go through the process, it's going to come to the floor, and they're going to send it over to Harry and say, Harry, you do something with it.
You don't think the president learned a lesson from 2010 when the Republicans took so many seats in the House and kind of gave the Democrats a little bit of a slap? Not that it really meant much in 2012, but you know he doesn't really have a mandate from the voters. It wasn't a landslide by any means.
He doesn't, and quite frankly, you know, you've had some stories earlier today about Obamacare.
Yeah.
We have shortage of doctors. All of a sudden, people are finding out what it's going to cost them in new taxes. I think the Republicans might catch a break, and because of a lot of stuff's going to kick in right in January 2014, they might be able to run against Obamacare another time. And likewise, I think they just have to remember that he's up there, he's the president, but deal with the guy that's equally held in bad esteem by the public, the Senate.
Don't you think, though, that there's the thought on the side of the GOP that if, or I should say on the Democratic side, that the GOP decides to bargain a bit with the president, that the president might sort of fold on some key issues like entitlement cuts, and that's not what the Democrats want at all?
I don't think he will. I think he thinks he has the upper hand in everything. They're taking this election
so
just
you don't
like...
think he'll budge at all on any of the Democratic issues?
Nope, I don't think he will.
The Republicans, really?
I think he... Look, they think that this is a sea change election, just like everybody always gets elected and they forget why they got elected. Sometimes you get elected because the people don't like the other skunk. So, I mean, you know, you can't just say it's a mandate. Everybody talks about mandate and, you know, legacies and all this other stuff. Look, he got elected because Mitt Romney ran a pretty bad campaign, and you're running a plutocrat at a time when people are broke.
Quickly, John Boehner has been viewed as ineffectual by some in the party. Will he last 2 years?
Oh, I think he'll last 2 years. I think he's seen the light, and he's going to start, as I said, go back to regular order. Don't get this. Every time you negotiate with the president, you lose. Because I think, as I said a couple weeks ago, the president has a bully pulpit, the Republicans have a podium.
Thank you, Patrick. Our cowboy libertarian, Patrick Dorson, he has his show every Saturday from 5 to 6 o'clock at KFBK. He'll be here tomorrow night with John McGinnis after the State of the Union address.
Yep, the cowboy and the sheriff.
Absolutely, right here at KFBK. 7:44 coming your way in 4 minutes. You've probably gotten a speeding ticket, maybe a time or two in your life. Or at least once, if you'll admit it. How about getting a speeding ticket on skates? That story in 4 on KFBK.